Greetings and welcome everyone to the Angry Chicken Brawl. I'm Garrett Weinzerl. I'm sitting here with Jocelyn, sitting here with Dills. Yeah, I mixed up the order in which the names are introduced.
Whoa!
So what?
Threw me right off.
Deal with it.
I can't even do the show now.
Okay, fine. All right, well, that'll do it. Job's done.
Job's done.
Job's done.
Yes.
We need to get Admiral in here to do his perfect.
Yeah,
his
perfect job's done.
perfect orc peon
You
impression.
put me to shame, man. I mean, here I am. You know, I think I'm the greatest jobs doneer of all time. And Admiral comes in and just destroys me.
He does.
On my very own show, man. It's not fair. That's not fair.
Also, anyone who thought that they were the best multi Game of Thrones voice actor in one scene impression dude were also put to shame.
Or like multi almost pro gamer I mean, he's just good at everything. He tries. He's amazing at it. I don't understand.
He's the Hearthstone Renaissance man. He's
you know,
he plays, he casts.
Mm-hmm.
He has an amazing beard.
He does it all. Triple threat.
Triple threat. That's admirable. That admirable dude. Anyway, we are here to talk about this week's Tavern Brawl, which is a new one, right? I think it wasn't one of those ones that came out like while BlizzCon and weddings were happening, and we just kind of missed a couple there.
Nope, it's brand spanking new.
Yeah, brand spanking new. It's called Lead from the Front, and
I guess we might as well tell people if it's a duplicate, we may not do this show. Like
we're probably not going to
precedent.
We will probably not revisit duplicate brawls unless it's something like Mechazod, where the classes were changed.
Where class changed, and it changes. Sure, yeah. But just put that out there for people, because I think people are probably like, "Huh, it didn't happen this week." Well,
that's
brawl
that's why.
So, yeah.
That's why. Anyway, the brawl this week is entitled Lead from the Front, and I'm assuming the Tavern Master has this to say about it. He says, "Enough hiding behind your minions! Protect them! In this brawl, your hero has Taunt." And Jocelyn, I think Team 5 have heard your complaints of the prompter for the brawl not really explaining all that needs to be explained. And this one, actually, who am I kidding? This one failed too because it didn't inform us we had 10 armor to start with.
Yeah, 10 armor. Hello.
But although, honestly, for the most part, you were told all you needed to know for this brawl. There was nothing else weird happening, unless you played Mal'Ganis. Maybe there needed to be an asterisk underneath.
You know what I would like, though? I would like, maybe they don't have to explain everything, because I get that there's like a thematic thing going on there, and it's kind of like, it's got to sound kind of interesting, like this is what the guy's telling you. But I would like to see maybe like a little information icon that I could click, and it would tell me exactly the rules of this brawl. So I could, before going into the deck building process, kind of like look over and go, oh, okay. Rather than, go in there thinking I've got some super cool idea and then go, oh, wait, what? We start with 10 extra, and like 10 extra armor actually makes a pretty big difference if you're going to try to super aggro people down, right?
I still think you two are crazy. It's brawl. It's who cares. It should just be fun.
I know, but if I'm trying to just get my pack and get out, I'd rather like know all the information, get it going in, rather than, okay, first play a few games when you don't know everything and lose them because you didn't realize this. Like that, I just, just thought.
I'd argue that you can learn pretty much all you need to learn from one playthrough, which may take just as much time as sitting there researching all of the weird little caveats of the brawl.
Yeah, but just it would be something nobody who doesn't care would click on, and the people who do care would click on, and there you go.
All right,
everyone wins.
Fair enough. Well, let us save you that time. You have Taunt. You have 10 armor, and if you make your hero immune, your hero no longer has Taunt.
Which is actually, that's a thing though. I believe the only way that this existed in the game before was if your hero became immune through ice block. But there's no real way to prove this, but it was like apparently an effect that already existed in the game. If you're immune, you can't have Taunt. If you're invisible, you can't have Taunt. Like stealth and Taunt, you can't have both.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So essentially, your hero becomes immune, you lose Taunt.
Right, which is still kind of a good thing. I mean, you're still...
It would be broken without that.
Right, right. No, you have to keep attacking the whatever. So board clear's really strong in this brawl, because you need to be able to deal with your opponent's minions, and it's not easy without board clears, because you just straight up can't attack their minions unless they were weird and put taunt minions in their deck.
You can give things taunt with warrior, which I can't remember the name of the card now.
Sparring partner or something?
Yeah, sparring partner. And then also a shaman can put that one spell, the 0-cost spell, on an enemy minion, giving it taunt. So there are like some ways to cheat this, but not very many.
There's not a whole lot.
Yeah.
And they're not, I don't feel like any of those are the best ways to kind of game the system to win it.
No, not really. But so basically, once again, we have a brawl where I think mage is just like the best. Right?
Yeah, I was about.
Whoa. Murloc Shaman?
Oh, okay.
So good.
So you're
and then I just flame strike you and you lose though. So
you don't make it to flame strike.
I do. I play Frost Nova Doomsayer. I play Blizzard. I play all sorts of other stuff. I play Flame Waker that you can never get rid of, and I just ping the crap out of all your stuff. We get to turn 7 as mage.
I think I've been trying to have.
I haven't queued into a mage yet, so maybe I've just been super lucky. My Murlocs are amazeballs.
See, I think I've been trying to have too much fun as mage because once I understood that my minions cannot be attacked, I was like, oh my god, I'm just going to do all legendary Alarmabot mage deck with animated armor.
Okay.
And I was so excited, but it's not working out at all. I've yet to win. I'm being punished, guys. I am being punished for having too much fun. You heard it here first. Blizzard hates fun.
Yep.
In Brawl, no less.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the fun place.
Yeah, this isn't where I'm supposed to go to just play my net decked freeze mage. What the hell?
This is the brawl meta is essentially what I've found anyway is the animated armor meta, and like that. You
should basically play a combination of freeze and tempo mage that for some reason got drunk and accidentally put animated armor in it.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I play, and it's just gross, like how easy, because you can play things like Mana Worm and stuff like that, and then you have so much removal that you can get rid of all the little things that annoy you, like Frostbolt is insane in this because people play all these like growing minions, like Micro Machine and stuff. People really like that because it grows every turn, you can never get rid of it. And I'm like, yeah, okay, Frostbolt. But then also like Flame Waker with all those tempo spells is really good. But then you curve out into Flame Strike and all that kind of stuff for the later game. And yeah, they can't kill you before you can get Archmage on the board and make a bunch of fireballs.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. And honestly, I was noticing a lot of paladins rocking equalities, which makes sense.
Okay.
Flame Waker's even better if you just hold on to it and wait for him to give all of his minions 1 health.
Yeah. The other thing I don't see people doing as much, which doesn't make a lot of sense, is a Doomsayer, because a Doomsayer, they can't use their minions to attack it, and it's 7 health, so if they want to remove it, oftentimes it's going to have to be 2 removal spells to get rid of it. So if you could get 2 removal spells out of them for them to clear your Doomsayer off, then actually that puts you way ahead. So
and if
even
you don't,
non
then you clear their board.
Just Doomsayer. Like, you don't have to freeze the board to make it work. You just play it, and it works.
No, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. But again, yeah, I was just trying to have too much fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jocelyn,
I like the alarm robot idea. That is cool though, because you can't run any minions into it. So probably get something.
Why not? Just the problem is you see it in Flame Wakers and animated armors, and those might get pulled as well. And you're like, oh no, take the Ragnaros. What are you doing? Yeah, which is exactly what's happening with me because I have I've been clinically diagnosed with Garrett luck.
Okay.
So,
how about this? Alarmobot Shaman, where you play like all the removal and then you just play like Malagos. So you have like Alarmobot and Ancestor's Call, and like all you're really trying to do is get Malagos on the board with all your burst spells. And you have all this removal. You have like Elemental Destruction and all that kind of stuff where you can just remove their board like all you want. And Lightning Storms, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I like it.
You just get the Malagos out. And that's the only big minion you're trying to get out is Malagos, and then you just burn them down.
You'd have to be able to burn down 1 turn, though, because chances are they have some type of removal.
Yeah. It shouldn't be hard. With 5 spell power and a whole bunch of burn spells, and then they can't kill Malagos.
Fair enough.
You get, 2 turns with Malagos.
All right, you've inspired me. That's going to be my next weird deck I try and make work in this in this brawl. So, Jocelyn, have you been playing exclusively Murloc Shaman?
Yeah. I feel like Murloc Shaman, for me, it's my happy place. It's like what Squarespace is to Dills. I need Murloc Shaman to remind me of the fun of Hearthstone, and I find I'm not playing it on ladder right now, so the fact that I can just go into a brawl and have my golden tiny fins and just still win, it makes me so happy. I did throw an Elemental Destruction in there though, but Mostly it's just Murlocs, and then
Mostly Murlocs. Is that the name of the deck?
Everything is awesome.
Well, I guess you can't name a Brawl deck, but
no.
if you could, it would just be mostly Murlocs.
Yes.
You could band
And it's
name.
great because, like, I mean, I think we talked about might have even been this past Monday, just about how, like, throwing Murlocs in your deck, there's so many crappy ones, and, you know, where they can't actually attack my minions, they just live so much longer. And I've seen so many people playing really minion-heavy decks and not so many removal spells, and it might just be because I played mostly yesterday, so kind of before everyone figured out all the things. So it could just be that, you know, at the time everyone was really minion heavy, so then my Murlocs were just awesome. But yeah, I don't know. It's so much fun. Murlocs are so fun.
I really think a lot of people like haven't been playing as much removal as they should be, though. I have noticed that like they're playing a lot of threats, and if you're the one playing all the removal, then you just kill all their threats, and then they just run out of stuff to do.
Yeah.
And I've had a bunch of people just concede as soon as I get the animated armor on the board too. Like that just happens. People build these like big boards of minions. I'm like, yeah, okay, and you just ping my face for one every turn. Like I don't care. I don't care about your minions now. They don't hurt me. And also things like the secrets that mage has. You build up even more armor pretty easily. Plus you have like ice block, which means you just don't die, and you have plenty of time to burn them down. So it is true. Like a lot of these minion-based decks are probably like people just thinking, "Oh, my minions can't get killed by other minions." But in Hearthstone, there's plenty of AOE options. They're just not ever this good.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Have you guys seen any rogue or warrior being played at all?
Yeah, warrior.
Yeah, I've seen Warrior.
Yeah, warrior's kind of interesting because on turn one you already have 10 armor, so shield slam will just kill whatever.
Ooh.
You don't actually have to build into like your shield slam is already like really good.
Yeah, your armor base removal is just amazing out the gate in this brawl.
Yeah. But I played essentially a patron warrior for a few games just to kind of see, because I was like, if I could build a decent board of patrons, and they can't kill it unless they have AoE. So I played like bouncing blades and stuff with patrons, and I actually won I think 2 out of 3 games, and I got kind of bored of it because the games just kind of took too long. With the mage, I was just burning people out like pretty fast. And with the warrior, it was like, okay, get to turn 7 or 8 and set up this big board of patrons. And that just like seemed like it just took way too long. So abandoned ship on that, but it did work. You know, it's not terrible.
That's good to hear.
I think rogue would work too because blade flurry. You need AOE, really. You do.
Yeah.
Some way to clear the board. I think priest with light bomb is okay. I'm trying to think of like, I guess druid might be the class that really suffers here. So they don't really have big board removal. Unless they do poison seeds.
Right, but if you can't deal with their board, they have just stupid inevitability with Savage Roar.
Yes, that is true. So you could play like some token something and then never gets killed, and then you don't have to play sticky.
Not even you can play like old school ramp druid and just build big bodies that they can't remove.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
As long as you're running, well, I guess you hold your swipes for animated armor.
Yeah.
Or your keeper and silence them.
Yeah. Oh, and also you have a silence built in, which is really nice too.
Yeah. No, I think there's ways to make this work for just about every class in the game. We were getting tweets today from people who were just like doing like Lightwell priests. It's like, you just can't kill me. I have so much self-healing on the board.
Oh yeah. I played against one of those, and it was the most annoying game. This was one of my warrior games, and this might have been the game that made me stop playing. I can't remember now.
Well, you mean to tell me that a warrior versus a heal priest takes a while?
Yeah, we would like, and also this guy was roping every turn like on purpose. So I ended up having to like turn Twitch on or something, and just because it was just frustrating the hell out of me. And I was like, all right, screw this guy. I'm not gonna fall for his shenanigans. I turned on Twitch. I was like, I'm just not gonna pay attention then on your turn. But yeah, he roped every turn. We went to fatigue, and then I won because I had like 80 health when we got to fatigue. It was annoying as hell. And then he like actually let the game tick out, like even though he knew that there was no way he could win, he still just let like the turns keep going until the fatigue. And he even played just the card, healed himself every turn. I was like, dude, you cannot win from here.
If you've gone that far at that point, Bill, why not?
Might as well commit.
Why? It's like, well, what's 2.5 more minutes?
Yeah, after 25 minutes of me roping every turn, I might as well.
Yeah.
But that guy, screw that guy. I don't know who he was.
Don't be that guy, everyone. Are you out there
If you
right
were
now?
that guy.
Are you listening to us being that guy? Stop it.
Yep.
Stop what you're doing.
You're the worst guy.
Unless it's the Dills, then I salute you. Because then we have fun stories like this. So.
I guess that's true.
I want every episode from here on out to you be like, it happened again, guys.
People just trying to cue into me so they can rope every turn.
Mr. Lightwell showed up.
I wonder if his strategy was like, I will get people to concede. And if that was, though.
That is totally a brawl strategy. That's happened to me a lot. Like
But
people
why?
playing face hunter and roping. Like you're face hunter.
Yeah. But why do that in Tavern Brawl? Like, why not try to get ranks with it or do something productive, not just frustrate people? I guess people are more prone. And
Yeah,
you can,
people will concede in brawl.
But even then, like, it takes forever to grind gold that way. Like,
People are just, I don't know.
This is people who want to watch the world burn. That's what this is.
Exactly. They're an agent of chaos. Dills, embrace the chaos.
All right. Jerks.
So, fun stuff. So, did any of you find out the hard way about the whole drop Mal'Ganis and all of a sudden they don't have to hit your hero anymore?
I never tried Warlock, so no.
Okay.
But I saw it on Reddit and it made sense immediately. I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Right. It'd be cool if you could give your hero stealth because it'd do the same thing basically.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, though, here's a cool combo. Animated armor, Wii Spell Stopper next to it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. They can't kill your animated armor.
What does Wii Spell Stopper
Wii
do?
Spell Stopper makes it so that the minions next to it can't be targeted by spells. It gives it like the Fairy Dragon effect.
Fairy Dragon, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's evil. Oh, that's so evil. Although I guess still a keeper would still work there, right? Because it's not a spell.
They can still, so they could silence the animated armor like with a minion. They can't target it with like the zero cost
so it's,
silence spell.
So your keeper, your Iron Beak Owl, your Spellbreaker, those would all still work.
It would still keep the Wii Spell Stopper effect,
right, but it would get rid of
the animated armor effect.
It would get rid of the effect that actually matters.
Yeah. But still, I mean, it's a cool way if you have minions like, because one thing with Warrior that worked really well was Frothing Berserker. When they couldn't kill it, I could just make it grow forever and ever, right?
Yeah.
And if I could put a Wii Spell Stopper next to that, which I can't because it's a mage minion, that would have been sweet. But Wii Spell Stopper with the animated armor, pretty sweet.
Yeah.
You can also use it with Archmage or any of the. And actually, I think a few people were trying. I think we have an email about it later, so I won't talk about it too much. But Inspire Mage with Kolthara Drake. Cool stuff there too.
Yeah. Is that by the way, Josh? Is that a crazy game story or an email?
Email?
It's
okay.
both.
All right. Cool. I just wanted to know what bumper to queue up.
It's optional.
Just wanted to know.
We should have some sort of mixture bumper for that one.
I'll just take both bumpers and overlay them on top of one another.
I'm sure it'll sound great.
Can I start a new Audacity file while I'm running Audacity? Apparently, I cannot. Damn.
All right. Well,
that's a shame.
We'll get that ready for next time.
Yeah. So, anyway, any closing thoughts on the brawl? What would you give lead from the front?
I really like it. I give it 3 front bumps. There you go.
out of 3?
Oh, out of 4.
Out of 4.
I still could. I'd actually like to see this one revisited again without the armor and just see what the hell happens. That would be cool. I think.
Gotcha.
The armor is interesting, but it's not. I don't think it's necessary. I think 30 health, the games would go a lot faster, and everyone would be forced to remove minions. So 3 out of 4 front bumps.
Jocelyn, what do you give lead from the front?
5 Murlocs straight to the face.
Nice.
All right.
Nice. I thought it was pretty lackluster. I'll give it a 2.5 confused warlocks out of 5.
Not bad.
Yeah. Anyway, let's take a brawl email.
Hello,
it's me.
hello.
Just quickly, do you get my message?
Yep.
Oh,
Hello, brother.
The whole world gone crazy. Do-do-do-do. So you can just mix it right in there.
Nice. You can send your emails to tacpodcast@gmail.com. If it is for the brawl episode, make sure to include the word brawl in the subject line, please and thank you. Our email today comes to us from Adam, who says, "Hey chickens, ever since TGT came out, I wanted Inspire Mage to work so badly. Sadly, the deck really sucks.
Yep.
But not in this week's brawl. The Inspire minions finally stick around for more than a turn, and twice I've gotten the curve of Coin Animated Armor into Maiden of the Lake, into Muckless Champion, into Koldara Drake. Turn 7 is ... Pause for effect. Nuts. +7/+7 to all minions on the board.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's ridiculous. By the way, that's the end of Adam's email. So Jocelyn, you gonna run right now and just be like, Golden Caldara Drake, it's your time to shine.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
That thing's just been sitting in my collection for months.
You could still do. There is a Koldara Drake deck that actually kind of works. I don't know if you guys remember.
Like
we
in
talked about it
Brawl
on the
or
show.
in Ladder?
No, like just in life. On the ladder. Yeah.
In life. I mean, that's a really high accolade. Sort of, kind of works.
Sort of kind of works. It's the dog Major Domo deck. I don't know if you guys remember. I talked about this a little bit on the show. But you basically
Vaguely.
use Emperor Thorson to make everything cheaper. You get Maiden of the Lake and Koldara Drake, and then you turn yourself into Ragnaros, and then you play those 2 minions for cheaper, and then you have 1 mana deal 8 random damage as your hero power, and you just do it over and over and over again because of Koldara Drake. It actually kind of works. It's not
Such a good
like,
ringing endorsement. It actually
well, I
kinda
played it
sort
on
of
stream
made
a
me work.
bunch. Yeah, and I think there's like highlights of like when it actually worked for me, because when it does actually happen, it is the funniest thing ever. Like you're just sitting there like, wow, like die insect, go, do it again, and it's awesome. So you're like 80 random damage in a turn.
You need to just stream this deck all night tonight now.
All right. I'll revisit it. I don't know if it works in the current meta, but I don't see why it would work before and not now. It's still a stupid, ridiculous
What I
deck.
want from our listeners, too, is for them to go watch your stream, and when you start yelling, die, insect, die, that they make a techno remix of Willie Dills' Die,
All right.
die
Yes.
Insect.
Oh,
I like
yes.
this idea.
Yeah, just like doom, 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 doom. Yeah, die, insect, die, doom, 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 doom.
Yeah, do it like industrial German style. Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah. Get some Ragnaros in there. Wonderful. Well, thank you for your email, Adam. Again, send your emails to tacpodcast@gmail.com and include Brawl in the subject line. That is going to wrap it up for this episode of the Angry Chicken Brawl. Get out there, guys, and lead from the front. What are you doing back there? Come on, get up front. Stop it. Thanks again to our patrons, because we wouldn't be doing this episodes without you guys. If you enjoy the show, you want to support us, head on over to patreon.com/TAC. This episode, we want to thank Adam G, Joseph S, a.k.a. Steelpaw, Chris, Lucas C, and Alex B. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. And also, thank you guys for your iTunes reviews. So let's also thank Lord Blizzard, who said we are the finest fowl, which will be our next spinoff show title, by the way. Thank you to the programmer and Piggy Dry. Thanks for your 5-star iTunes reviews. Keep them coming, folks, if you like the show. Check us out on amove.tv. All the VODs are over at youtube.com/amovetv. Thanks to our Patreon producers, Declan H and LVE. Follow us on Twitter at TAC Podcast and catch our live stream at twitch.tv/amovetv. Dills, where can folks find you?
Check me out on Twitter. I'm at Willie Dills. The stream is twitch.tv/WillieDillsSF. We're going to be doing that this evening. And the instance tomorrow morning, and Stormcast on Mondays. And this Saturday, I found out exactly what time it is. 12 Scots time, 12 p.m. Scots time. So that's going to be 1 p.m. Central. 1 p.m. What am I? What am I? Am I Central?
You're Central, so
Okay,
you're an
that's
hour
Mountain
behind
time,
me.
and I'm Central.
He's Mountain time.
One day
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 12 for him, 1 for you, 2 for me.
Yes. But me, Garrett, Kyle, Mick, all the Notch, all the people, Scott, Borath, everybody, we'll all be getting together and doing a charity brawl, which is going to go for all the money goes to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So check that out. We're going to be doing all sorts of fun games. I actually looked over the schedule. I think we have like 5 or 6 different varieties of games we're going to be trying, and some of them are insane.
Yeah,
So,
I'm mad though.
Oh, so
There's
it's
the-
not just Heroes. I just
Well,
assumed
no,
No,
it's Heroes.
it's just Heroes, but they're
It's
weird
We're
game
doing
types.
like varieties of Black. I'll give you an example. Blackheart's Bay. No one pushes anything. You just try to be the first team to collect 100 doubloons. That's it.
It's gonna take forever.
All right.
Yeah. So you don't push any like lanes. You
Can
just
you-
team fight and try to steal the balloons off the other team. It's gonna be great.
Gotcha. Wonderful. I'm a little mad. I looked over the schedule. It doesn't look like Kyle and I will ever be on the same team.
That's probably on purpose.
I think
Yeah.
it's rigged. I think it's being rigged against Into the Nexus, and I take offense to that.
So you guys play together too much, though. That's
No,
the
we
thing.
don't. Kyle refuses to play with me because he's too high and mighty in rank
Oh,
one.
yeah, because he's
Yeah,
ranked
Kyle's
one.
way too good.
He's probably hearing this right now too. We did just start a Smurf account together, and we went 9-0 the other
Oh,
Not
day.
wow.
surprised by that at all.
So, yeah,
Sweet.
my Smurf account now has a significantly better MMR than my main account.
Let me ask you a question. Were you guys playing Li Ming and Rhaegar the entire time?
No, actually, he was
'Cause
playing.
that would be the way to go.
He
9-0.
was playing Butcher, and I was playing Lily, and we were
Wow.
owning fools, just
That is
owning
the
them.
weirdest combination ever.
No, because I
All right.
kept him alive, so he could just go to town, and
That's true.
and if anyone engaged him, I just blinded them. It was
Yeah,
wonderful.
and you can put little serpents on them and stuff.
Yeah,
and then they all started.
went,
That's
went
okay. I
full
can see it.
serpent build. It was beautiful. You can find the VODs at youtube.com/AMOTV. Look for Games Bond number 3.
I will check that out.
Yeah. Joss, how about you? Where can folks find you?
Right here on AMove TV every Wednesday night for the Gamers In. You can follow me on Twitch and Twitter. I am at Joss Plays. We do Ladies Night every Tuesday night where the 5 of us get together and we do some super fun Heroes Time. It's good stuff.
Oh, it's ladies' night, and Garrett's not allowed. Ladies' night. Oh, what a oh.
I
what
snuck
we
my
do-
way into the end of Ladies' Night this week.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, we played
Yeah.
some match afterwards.
Put on
Oh.
a dress. I was like
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny and stuff.
Man, my
I was
feelings
like,
are really hurt
"Whee!"
now.
And then you were like, all
I
right,
told
Dills,
Garrett
play
if he
some-
put on a dress, he could send me a picture and I'd let him play.
Did
And
Dills
I
wear a
never saw
dress?
that
Nice.
picture, so.
Did Dills
Found
actually
a
wear a
loophole.
dress? Is my question. Anyways, follow me on Twitter at Garrett Art. Check out everything else at emove.tv. Have a good one, everyone. We'll see you Monday for the next Prime episode. Job's done.
Job's done.
Job's done.
Yes.